I should not be here. We are on Highway 97. On a Monday morning, just leaving home. Yeah. At this point, I should have delivered my first load an hour and 45 minutes ago. It is a beautiful morning though. In the Okanagan, just beautiful. We're finally getting a little bit of fall colors here. Got a super light load. So on Friday, after I picked up that first load that I did the one take, we went to Kelowna. No, we went to Winfield, picked up a load there, just 2 bundles of lumber, light. I went to Kelowna, picked up 1 pallet of sand, like pails of sand for sandblasting. And then drove to the other location, pulled in there, and I just go, I'm here to pick up such and such a load, and they're like, oh, we confirmed that it would be picked up on Monday, so we don't have anything ready for you yet. Won't be ready till Monday morning. I'm like, okay, sounds good. I'm out of here. I'll let my boss know. I drove home, dropped the truck off for service. Communicated where we're going to hide the key so I can go pick it up after they're done the service on Saturday afternoon, evening. I showed up, the key wasn't there. Yep, key wasn't there. So I showed up today morning, 7 a.m. when they open. Guy's like, yeah, key should have been on the dipstick. Let me check my emails. He goes, oh, emails say that we can't release the truck until we have a PO. Since it's a rental truck, we have to get it from the rental company. Last time it took 2 weeks to get the PO. Like, he just goes, can you just hang out for half an hour, wait till our service manager comes in and we'll talk to him. He goes, this doesn't make a lot of sense. As soon as the service manager comes in, he goes, what's going on? He goes, yeah. He goes, here's the key. I'm really sorry about that. That should have been where we told you it was. There's some miscommunication going on. He goes, next time, call this number, his personal cell phone number. And I'll come in on Saturday or Sunday to make sure you have the key if something like this happens again. He just goes, you guys have bought enough trucks off of us that a 2-week late PO is not an issue. Of course, the load I have on me is a high priority load and they are expecting it today morning at 7 a.m. It'll be about 12:30ish. So, whatever, I'm good with it. You know what? Things happen. My boss? Yeah, he's not too cool about it. he's like, how many millions of dollars did we just spend on new trucks from them? So it sounds like the service writer may not know all the workings behind what's going on, so the service writer on whoever worked on Saturday may not have known what was going on, and follow the procedure as if I was just a customer, that a one-time customer type of thing, and not, you know, a high priority sales customer. So whatever, I'm okay with that. I lose a bit of pay. It is what it is. Sutco is going to lose a lot of money because I'm sure a high priority load like this has a contract on it, and we probably get charged for every hour it's late, something like that, right? So I don't know exactly how that would work, but I suspect Sutco's going to lose quite a bit of money out of this. Oh, that's a lot of black smoke. Hopefully that's on purpose fire. It's plus 5 degrees Celsius today morning. But just feels comfortable for, I guess maybe the clouds kind of kept the heat in a bit, but I don't know, it's still plus 5, it is chilly, but I don't know, I'm enjoying the beautiful morning. Yeah, it doesn't look like a big fire. It's beside me over there now. It's not very big, it's just fairly black. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so I don't know what's going on there. Said the forecast is for a lot of nasty weather this week, so I should really work on getting those new winter tires put on. We did get the diff lock fixed. That engages no problem now, so I can lock everything up back there and it'll be good. We got a new washer fluid container put in, so no more temporary fix. I can use my washer fluid perfectly now, which is going to be important with the snow falling. So the only thing left is, yeah, 8 new winter tires. Oh yeah, and I have a tail light out on the trailer. If I had been smart, I would have stopped in West Kelowna yard and called ahead of time and said, hey, could you guys have a tail light ready for me there? And I could have just pulled in and picked it up and put it in on the weekend. Or maybe even the guy at West Kelowna, we have a guy, mechanic there every Friday and Saturday that could have put it in there for me right away. Although a taillight's so easy to fix, so easy. But it's just one. I've got 6 taillights, so just one is out. Not a big deal. It's just considered a minor defect. Basically what it does is it gives RCMP or CVSE a reason to pull me over to do a check or whatever. That's about the worst that can happen with that one. Oh yeah, construction in Osoyoos. We'll see how that's going. driving over the speed limit, just a hair over the speed limit when there's 4 lanes. Runs 2 lanes, he likes going about 10 under the speed limit. So you can't pass him on the 4 lane, but as you guys saw, we were kind of matching. He was pulling away slowly on the 4 lane section. Vineyards still have some grapes hanging on them, but for the most part there's no fruit left on trees or vineyards. No fruits. Fruits have all been picked. Yeah, there's lots of grapes on those. But often with grapes they wait till first freezing. Maybe not so much down here in the bottom of the valley, but up at the top of the valley. The vineyards that are more at the top of the hill, they like their grapes to freeze and make ice wine out of it. Construction is definitely not finished. Get stopped or not. If we get stopped, it'll be for a paving crew, I think. Prepare to stop. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. We're going to turn those radios down because likely some driver is going to curse out the long wait for construction. Badge. That's an interesting personal plate. Oh, who knows how long I have to wait here, so we'll stop the video and edit them together. Moving forward. Where that camper van was blowing smoke rings or condensation rings. So they're digging down even deeper. Just one section, they can go even deeper.
In 400 meters, turn right on Kraus Mist Highway.
I'm not sure if she was just a pedestrian trying to cross the street. If so, I would just start walking. We'll stop. No painted lines, so we don't exactly know where the crosswalks are. says no parking, but the last one there, I can just read, "Oh King, oh King." Paving machine is waiting for more pavement. Too bad of a wait. It's about 5 minutes or so, so not bad. Of course, there's lots more opportunities for them to stop us. People are mad at the town for paving this time during the day. It's a really busy town, but the town can't do anything about it. It's a provincial highway, so it's the province in charge of redoing this highway, including when you get to towns. Town though. Love those places. Always fun to drive through. Crunch on a granola bar here. I'm still hungry. punch through these clouds and get to more blue sky. Construction ahead. Well, yeah, I kind of know that there's construction. All this groove pavement is kind of giving it away. Wait, we're in a 60-kilometer zone, and they're saying 70 ahead. Here we go into the 90-kilometer zone. But instead of 90, obviously we're doing 70. Not 90. Normally it's 80 zone. Never mind, 80. So we're doing 70 instead of 80. Kind of magical, the fog up there. Really cool. This is kind of fun driving into a cloud like this. Yeah, if you guys ever visit the area, make sure you drive up this road and stop at the viewpoint at the top at the sharp hairpin coming up ahead in, not the first hairpin, the second hairpin coming up ahead. It's just a beautiful viewpoint of the valley. If you guys want an even better viewpoint, let me know. Research it yourself or just ask me, but Mount Cobo. That will give you a beautiful viewpoint of the valley. It's going to be a sudden ramp. I'd rather do the transition here. Now right up here is the viewpoint. Some people at the viewpoint taking pictures with clouds down there in the fog. It's beautiful. Not so much fog on the US side. Canadian side, everybody in the valley thinks we're cloud cover. Yeah, some pretty sweet looking photos there. With all the cloud cover. I can't show you guys, but it's beautiful, trust me. A valley full of cotton candy. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys down the road somewhere, see how this goes. Hopefully I get all three unloaded and get reloaded today, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I have my suspicions. If I get the first unload at 12:30, then I gotta go from Trail to Nelson and get my second unload there, and then I've got to go out into closer to the Nelson ferry, whatever that ferry is called. I can't remember offhand, but I've got to go down that way somewhere and got to figure that one out. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I get all three unloaded and get reloaded. Hopefully I do, and then I can continue driving, or else really, if I don't get all three unloaded today, I will have lost a full day of work. If I get all three unloaded, I'll probably lose about half a day of work, a little more than half a day, but yeah. So it would be better if I get everything unloaded. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Ah, the sun feels so good. clouds. At the summit of Anarchist going back down Highway 3 towards Rock Creek. And there goes a beautiful sunny blue sky day. Visibility this low, my foot is on the brake. Because when you're hitting the brakes on a big rig, you have to consider the time it takes for me to move my foot from the throttle to the brake. The time it takes for me to, well, first off, the time it takes me to see that I need to hit the brake. Some microseconds that go by there, and then for me to move my foot to hit the brake, and then the brake itself is air brakes, so it takes quite a few milliseconds to send the air from my foot all the way back to the trailer brakes. Before the truck starts braking, few seconds could have gone by. So if I'm following someone and only have 3 seconds of space between us, kind of make yourself a marker going, okay, I see that vehicle 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. See how many seconds you are behind that vehicle. If I'm following a vehicle at 3 seconds, and they slam on the brakes, likely I'm going to smash into the back of them. So personally, for me as a rule, I try to keep 5 seconds of time between me and the vehicle in front of me. It's not always possible, but whenever you can, keep 5 seconds between me and another vehicle. In a personal, like a normal car, 3 seconds is plenty of time, but the air brakes take a while to activate. 5 seconds is actually a lot of space as far as space on the highway. Right now, visibility is about 3.5 seconds. Oh, it's opening up now. Now it's, yeah, visibility is good now, but the thicker fog was about 3.5 seconds of visibility. Sun visor anymore. Well, I'll enjoy the dreary day again. Hopefully we get a punch out of it again. I'm guessing when we do, maybe, I don't know if E-Hold will be able to punch out, but maybe Paulson will get a punch out of the fog again, or the lower level clouds. I did enjoy the sun while I could get it. Alrighty, we are on Highway 3A, eastbound, east of Nelson. Alongside of Kootenai Lake. So we are headed to Harrop. I'll just stay as far away from her as possible without trying to cross the line more than I have to around a blind corner. Town's name is, I don't know if it's a town or just a village or area. Harrop. Harrop. And anyone that's Googling that right now knows what we have to do. This is going to be interesting. This will be a first for me. The speed limit increases here somewhere. Did I miss it? I know it goes up to 80. We're doing 60. Oh, there it is. Okay. Whew. To Harrop. One of those pronunciations is probably close, but probably none are right. Beautiful along this lake, river/lake. We got 10 kilometers before we need to turn. We're going to turn right. We're going to make a hard right-hand turn. Buses are going. It is 2:36, so yeah, school buses are starting to go, so watch it for kids. So school must get out at 2 now, maybe, over here in this area. Because of COVID, the hours are shorter, or maybe the hours are just shorter in this area. I don't know. Seems early. So yeah, this is my last drop. I got my first drop done, my second drop done. This is my last one. So hopefully I get there early enough that I can make the delivery. I don't know if I'll get loaded again today if I make the delivery, but I will certainly try. So I suspect you guys probably close down around 3, and my GPS says I'll get there at 2:47. So maybe. Hopefully. along here. So some wood stoves burning. Got some provincial parks here as well. Smell that wood fire. Yeah, that smells good, guys. It smells good. Trust me. I know you guys can't smell it, but it smells good. This is in a provincial park. We stayed here before. Water was cold. It was rainy. It was an interesting experience. But we were with cool people. That's what matters. People made it fun. Love these oranges and yellows and bright, vibrant reds. This is beautiful. 4 kilometers to go. Fires going. So I didn't realize there was a house in there. So close to the road. I'm assuming the smoke's coming from a house anyway. I love fall. This is so beautiful. I wish Jess was with me over here enjoying these colors. Fall is her favorite season. I'd say spring is my favorite season, but I might change my mind in that. I love all seasons. I really enjoyed summer this season. This last summer, that was fun. That was a good summer. Way too short. Alright, 1 kilometer. Pronounced it Harrop. wide because it looks like the road I'm turning onto is very narrow.
In 300 meters, board the ferry.
This is a small ferry. Looks like it's just coming into dock, so
Board the ferry.
this would be perfect timing. It's a short little ride, just a short little ride across. I don't know why there's such a big space between these guys. It'd be nice if they would pull a little closer together. Okay, it looks like there's just one car, one semi, maybe a couple of cars coming off. I'm gonna make an assumption. They want me in the center.
In 400 meters, leave the ferry.
It's kind of centered over here. They're just kind of taking letting me do what I want, so I'm just gonna kind of center it halfway on the ferry. Are we moving already? We're totally moving already. Yeah, we're moving at a good speed already. Hey, I think we were probably moving before I stopped. Yeah, that's pretty quick.
Polished and gone, and there's no such thing.
Pause, podcast. I was listening to No Dumb Questions. Oh, I see like a beaver in the water. It's probably not a beaver. It's too far away. It might be something else. I don't see a beaver being in a big lake like this. Having said that, we've seen beaver in Okanagan Lake, and that's a huge lake. Is this just a cable?
In 200 meters, leave the ferry.
Might be a cable ferry. I'm not sure. Might be two cables one cable on either side. Shortest ferry crossing I've ever had, for sure. So yeah, I see 3 cables actually. One on the left-hand side and 2 on the right-hand side. So it's gonna be cable-driven ferry. And yeah, you can probably only get 1 big rig on here. Unless the only thing coming onto the ferry is a big rig, you can get 2 big rigs on here then. chilly with the window open.
Leave the ferry.
Not quite yet. Garmin, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, the cables are slowly being pulled up out of the water as we get closer, so yeah. We'll let all the cars go first. And see if we can make this delivery. Most of these cars probably cross over here regularly. They know exactly what to do and when to go and all that stuff. So it's limited guidance from the ferry crew.
I'm glad to have him as an ally in the
Pause. Yeah, it looks like they just start driving. As soon as they know I'm clear, they just start driving.
1.5 kilometers. Arrive at 6320 Harrop Proctor Road on the right.
That was kind of cool. Welcome to Harrop. Can I see speed limit signs? I'm going to assume 50. Train. Make it before 3, so that's good. We'll have 10 minutes to spare. A little less. Well, we'll have 8 minutes to spare. So the place is called PRT. And the greenhouses, so I'm sure it's not going to be. It's going to be hard to miss them. Let's hope we get to the right entrance. I see greenhouses. Forest products. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? You're saying it would be hard to miss it. I think it's here on my right hand side. This has got to be it. Yep.
In 200 meters, arrive at 6320 Harrop Proctor Road on the right.
Dude walking away over there stopped, saw me, and has turned around coming back. We'll have a chat with them. Alright, I just spoke to dispatch. It sounds like I'm going to have to wait a little bit to get loaded, but a forklift driver will be there shortly after I arrive. So I'll just go off duty, take a break. Wait for the forklift to arrive. Once he shows up, get her loaded, gotta tarp it, and then we'll get partway on the way. I still have, by the time I get there, I will have about 6 hours of drive time. Subtract 2 hours for the US, so 4 hours. So I don't think I'll cross the border. But I should get at least close to the border. At least I'm assuming I'm crossing out of Soyuz. Let's see if it says in here. Trips. Routing 397 14 I-5. Yeah, so cross out of Soyuz, head south all the way to Columbia River on 97, and then take Highway 14 to Vancouver, Washington, and then take I-5 south all the way to Veneta, way down into Oregon again. So that'll be tomorrow, headed south into Oregon. And you see how the cables, how the current is taking it and the cables are pulling it straight? That's interesting. Look at it just sway all over the place. I certainly didn't feel that while I was on the ferry. So probably one of the cables has power to it. Probably has a wheel on it. Maybe two do, I don't know. But there's 3 cables, so. And we're good to go. Good to go. Oh, we got some pedestrians. Someone on their bicycle too. The sign says to load right lane first, but I'm assuming they're going to want me in the center lane. But I'm not sure. He's standing in the center, so I'm going to aim for him unless he directs me otherwise. Thumbs up for there, kind of centered again. We'll load the rest of people's. And it says, there's a big sign that says first to load, first to leave, but I strongly hope that these people all go before I go. As soon as we cross, I'll kill it as soon as we cross, and then I'll show you guys Nelson again. I know some of you guys enjoy driving through Nelson, and then we'll call it a day. I can see us pointing different directions. Yep, we're definitely turning. Yep, I didn't notice that the first time, but let's turn the key on. Probably the podcast will start again. Nothing yet. Maybe I'm lucky this time. Some raindrops coming down. Turn the ignition on, get the computer to do all the self-testing. That way once it's go time, I just turn the ignition on and go. There's no self-testing done to do. It does a bunch of self-diagnostics when you turn the ignition on, so you gotta always wait a little bit before the truck starts up. And then even then you have to, even if you get it to start up pretty quick, you have to wait for it to test everything and release its brakes and stuff. Cool.
In 200 meters, leave the ferry.
I never put a new address in. Where to? Saved. Kootenai Innovative Wood. Go start new route.
In 200 meters, leave the ferry.
I get dispatched the wrong ETA. Oh well, it's not far off.
Leave the ferry.
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, it seems to turn more back and forth. The current must be stronger on the other side of the lake or river, whatever it is. Oh, the red cable is high voltage. So it's going to be electrically run. There's a big sign that says high voltage in the red cable. I was wondering why they was rubber coated cable on the side. It's got to be running electricity to the ferry. Hopefully, the local tradition is that all the little cars go first. Hopefully that's the right thing to do. Good, they're starting up their cars. Good, good, good. Okay. To Nelson. I always worry about a little ramp like that where my rear steer tire, the angle of the ramp, the steer tire gets a lot of traction, and that's a self-steering tire, and it's going to take most of the weight of the trailer. If all of a sudden it decides to steer sideways, my trailer might go sideways down the ramp.
Highway 3A.
So keep my eyes on the mirror. Anyway, off to Nelson, like I said. See you there, just in a snap of a finger. And just like that, we've made it to Nelson. Light drizzle. Of course, the load I'm loading here at Kootenai Innovative Wood is going to be fully tarped, so yay, tarping in a drizzle. It's just not snowing yet. At least not down here. flashing their lights there, and so now it's almost 4 o'clock and they're still. So you know, I wonder if elementary and high school, they all come up at different times maybe. I wonder if they reuse the same buses for different schools. I don't know. I don't know how schools work here. Never went to school here. This bridge supposed to be. From further off, it always looks red, but as you get close, the bottom half looks pink and the top half looks orange. Looking around, looking at the old historic buildings and stuff, and then beautiful fall colors with these old historic buildings.
In 400 meters, turn right on Highway 3A.
And then of course a lot of the brand new buildings look old and historic. That school there says it was built in 1923. 1923.
Turn right at the stop sign.
Curb.
In 1.5 kilometers, turn right on Highway 3A.
Why not drive on a sidewalk? You got the crosswalk, I'm stopping. It just takes me a little bit to get slowed down. Curbed it much worse than I did, so he's got a short little trailer. Excuse me. These brand new buildings look like they're old and historic. On the left-hand side, still under construction. And they're going to have the old red brick look to them.
In 400 meters, turn right on Highway 3A.
While the building there straight ahead of us is definitely old and historic. Construction site is causing a little gridlock there. cries out for pedestrians and cars, pedestrians and more cars. It's definitely a town where a lot of people walk. One of those old towns where everything is squished together so you can walk. Got the right of way there, so I'm gonna go. It's your first. At that point, I'm just gonna wait.
400 meters. Take the ramp on the right to Highway 3 West.
I think it was your first. You guys can check the video and see if it was actually your first. All right, that was Nelson. Let's head towards Castlegar. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video.
Continue on Highway 3A.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying the fall colors as much as I am. It's just beautiful. Definitely some magical landscapes. If you guys did enjoy it, hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Ask me any questions. I enjoy answering questions. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the US headed south. Thanks again. You guys rock. I'm out.